Walaikum salam, Harim beta. Good morning and assalamu alaikum, everybody. Hope you all will be fine and staying safe at home. So, first of all, please tell me, can you hear me all? Walaikum salam, Betaba. Can you hear me, class 10? Walaikum salam, Amna. Okay. So, everybody who is there, all of you, you can hear me so that I can start my lecture. Okay, Harim? Okay. Okay, I hope you all had a wonderful winter break. You all must have enjoyed your winter vacations as well. And now, after winter vacation, today we are going to have our first English class. From today onwards, your online classes have been started. So, class 10, before I start my lecture, before I start my lecture, I just want to tell you something, okay? Something very, very important. And I hope that the previous classes in the morning that you have attended, before my class, you must have attended some other classes of other subjects as well. You must be aware of the new things that we are going to introduce from now onwards, inshallah. First of all, I want to tell you so please pay attention and listen to me very carefully what I'm going to inform you now. Class 10, first of all, kindly keep this thing in your mind that now in online classes we will do our classwork. Classwork means our written work as well, as we used to do in the physical classes, in person classes. Okay, after reading an explanation, we do written work, okay, of either the literature or language. In the same way, we will do our classwork or the written work in online classes as well, okay. For example, if my online class is of 40 minutes, I will divide that class in two parts. The first 20 minutes will only be the explanation, reading, and if there is any confusion, I will clear your confusions. And then in remaining 20 minutes, we will be doing our written classwork, our written work. Okay. So obviously, if you people are doing written work now, and this will be done on the daily basis, okay? Let me tell you, class 10, this practice will be followed on the daily basis. Maybe today we will not do any written work because today is our first class, and in today's class, I'm only informing you that from now onwards, with reading explanation, we will do the written work as well. Okay, as I have informed you that we will do the written work. So obviously, I will inform you that this ongoing week, I mean to say that from Monday till Friday, this ongoing week is our English literature week. Okay, इस पूरे week में हम लोग English literature पढ़ेंगे. So it means that now you should have your English literature journal. Okay, you should have a pen, pointer, pencil, or whatever the stationery you require, and your English book as well. Okay, once again I am repeating that this ongoing week is our English literature week. So obviously, when you are coming to join your online class, you should have your English literature journal with you, your English book with you, and pen, pointer, and whatever the stationery you required for writing your work. Okay. A few of the students have just joined me. I just want to repeat my words once again, and after that, I'm going to start my lecture. The students who have just joined me, I just want to inform you that from now onwards, after reading and explanation of the topic, we will be doing our literature assignments or language assignments as well. Okay, I mean to say that in online class we will be doing our written work as well, written classwork as well. Okay, so for this thing you have to be very very attentive. you should, I should say that very particular about these things, that if you are going to join the class, you should have your copy, your book and your stationery with you. I will not give you extra time कि जाइए जी अपनी कॉपी लेकर आइए, बुक लेकर आइए और अब हम रिटर्न काम करने लगे. No. Before joining my class, kindly keep your books, copies and pen with you people. Okay, so without wasting any kind of time, we will be start doing our written assignments. Okay, so I hope that I am clear to all of you that from now onwards, inshallah, in our online classes, we will be doing our written work as well. So as I have informed you that this ongoing week is our English Literature Week. So you should have your English Literature Journal with you, English book with you, and pen, pointer, and whatever the stationery is required by you. You all should have to keep all those things with you people. Okay. Acha. One more thing I want to tell you is that just to keep a check and balance. I have to check this thing as well. Either you people are doing the work or not, written work. So what I will do, I will randomly call out the names. For example, I can call out Shifa. For example, I can call out the name of Wissam. So randomly, I will pick up some names and I will ask them to open their cameras and show them their written work. Either they are doing my work or not. So from now onwards, you need to be very attentive. You need to be very serious in your online classes, because now with reading and explanations, we will be doing our written classwork as well. So I hope I am clear. So kindly don't think like that कि teacher is not paying attention. I am not doing any work. Teacher को क्या पता कि मैं काम कर रहा हूँ या नहीं कर रहा. No, I will randomly pick out the names of the students. जिसको भी मेरा दिल करेगा मैं उसका नाम लूँगी, and I will ask you people to switch on your cameras and show me your work. What kind of work you people are doing? Okay. So is there any confusion or any question that you want to ask? You can ask me right now, and after that I'm going to start my lecture. Any query or any question? Any confusion? Class 10, are you clear, beta? Okay, okay. Okay, I hope everybody is clear about this. Okay, now obviously, Nabil beta, if you don't have camera, then I can do this favor to you कि you need to be very honest. अगर आपके पास कैमरा नहीं है और आप मुझे नहीं शो कर सकते, तो बेटा आपको मैं सिर्फ इतना कह सकती हूँ, you need to be very honest with your work. Whatever I am telling you to do in your copy, you must be doing this. ठीक है? अगर आप honestly अपना काम करेंगे, whatever I am telling you to do, और आप वो कर रहे हैं, and once when I will be getting your copy, तो मुझे खुद ही अंदाजा हो जाएगा कि you people are obeying my instructions. ठीक है नबील? I hope I am clear. अच्छा. So बस Zayan beta, now I cannot give you the suggestions individually. किसी के पास mic नहीं है, किसी के पास cameras नहीं है बेटा. First of all तो मैं आप लोगों से ये कहूँगी कि kindly arrange all the accessories that are required to you. ठीक है, पहले तो आप कोशिश करें कि आप ये तमाम चीज़ों को अपने पास available करें. Because as I being a teacher, I have also made all these things available to me to deliver you my lecture very properly and very carefully. तो पहले तो आप इस चीज़ का ख्याल करें कि आपको जो resources चाहिए, you should have all those things. ठीक है ज़यान? Okay, I hope I am clear to all of you. अच्छा जी, सिर्फ what is very important to keep in your mind is that कि you have to take care of these things कि if your literature week is going on, you should have your literature journal with you. If your language week is going on, you should have your language journals with you. सिर्फ आपने इस चीज़ का ख्याल रखना है कि this thing should be in your mind that what week is being going on, कौन सा week चल रहा है, either it's literature week or the language week. ठीक है? As I have told you that this ongoing week is our English Literature Week. So it means that you should have your English literature journals with you, English a book with you and your pen, paper, pencil, pen and pointer, whatever you are required. Okay, so now I am going to start my lecture. Acha, after completing my lecture, like after reading an explanation of my lecture, if we are left with some time, I will give you few minutes to bring your English literature books and copies with you so that we can start doing our English literature classwork. ठीक है, ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हम बहुत लंबे लंबे काम करेंगे. No, as I have told you, today is your first day and I have just informed you now what will be the strategy of your online classes. So in online classes, your lectures like reading and explanation plus your written assignments, written work will be or will also be going on. So if we are left with a few minutes in the end of the lecture, you will bring your literature journals with you, your books with you, and we will do the written work as well. Okay? So now I am going to start my lecture. What is today's lecture about? Okay, today we are going to have lecture number 66 and date is 11th of January 2021. As I have informed you previously as well, that today you are going to have your lecture number 66. Okay, now I am going to start my lecture. Okay, just give me a few seconds. Let me check some settings. Okay. Okay, as you know that we are already done with all the lessons of the condensed syllabus which has been given to us by the SIM board, the Karachi board. We are alhamdulillah done with the reading, explanation and even the written assignments of all these lessons as well. So before winter vacation, I have informed you that now we will start doing the revision. We will be start doing the reviews of all the lessons that we have done previously. So I have taken a start from your lesson number 1. It's a poem, The Voice of God. Okay, so today in today's class, I have picked up the first lesson and it's a poem, The Voice of God. And today we are going to have a review of this poem. Okay. So first of all, we have introduction of poet, which is also known as the reference of the poet as well. This poem is written by Louis I. Newman, who was born in 1893 and died in 1972. He was born in Providence, Rhode Island, in United States of America. He studied at Brown University and after his doctorate lectured at Columbia. He is the author of many books on religious subjects. This poem brings out his religious bent of mind. Okay, you already have.
ये तो ले ले
Beta, somebody has opened his mic. Kindly switch off your mics.
स्वेटर कर लिया
Beta, who is
अब चीजें
this?
ले ली का
Kindly switch off your mic. Class 10, whose mic is open? Kindly, beta, I am being disturbed. Okay, so this was all about the introduction and the reference of the poet. What is very important while studying or while learning about the introduction of reference of the poet? I have told you all these things repeatedly for many times that first of all, in reference of the poet or in reference of the poet, the name of the poet plus his date, his or her date of birth and date of death. These two dates are very, very important to learn. They can be given to you either in the form of MCQs or in question answers as well. Okay. Now, the date of birth is 1893, sorry, year of birth is 1893 and year of death is 1972. Okay, what is the place of birth? It is also very important to learn. He was born in Providence, Rhode Island in United States of America. Now, he studied at Brown University and doctorate lecture. After his doctorate, lectured at Columbia. These are the two blanks which can be given to you, that he studied at Brown University and then after his doctorate, he lectured at Columbia. He is the author of many books on religious subjects. Okay, you can say like this, that his basic theme of writing, his basic theme of poetry is religion. Okay, most of his books and poetries are based on religious subject. This poem brings out his religious bent of mind. And I have told you the meaning of bent in Urdu as well. Bent means किसी चीज की तरफ झुकाव, ठीक है, किसी चीज की तरफ किसी की तवज्जो या दिलचस्पी ज्यादा होना. This poem brings out his religious bent of mind means कि after reading this poem, we came to know that the poet, the writer Louis I. Newman was mostly interested and dedicated towards the religion. ठीक है, यानी कि इस पोम को पढ़ने के बाद हमें अंदाज़ा होता है इस बात का कि लुइस आई न्यूमैन जो है उसका झुकाव मजहब की तरफ ज़्यादा था. ठीक है, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ poet. Okay, let's move forward. This is page number 1 of your book, and this poem has only 4 verses. This poem has only 4 lines. This is the shortest poem in your book and the easiest as well. I sought to hear the voice of God and climbed the topmost steeple. But God declared, go down again, I dwell among the people. Okay, first of all, the meaning of difficult words. Sought, basically sought is the past tense of seek, SEEK. ठीक है, this is the past tense of seek. Second form of verb is sought and third form of verb is also sought. Okay, what is the meaning of seek, sought? It means in search of, यानी कि in Urdu की तलाश में. I sought to hear the voice of God and climb the topmost steeple. Okay, what is the meaning of steeple now? Steeple meaning is the tallest part of a religious building. ठीक है, steeple means the tallest part of a religious building. But God declared, go down again, I dwell among the people. Dwell means to live, रहना. ठीक है? Now I have given you the meanings of difficult words. In front of you, there is a screen which is going to tell you about the explanation of this poem, these 4 verses or these 4 lines. Okay. In this poem, poet tells that God is present everywhere. The best way to serve God is to serve human being. Basically, the writer is saying, I wanted to hear the voice of God. I wanted to make a conversation with God. मैं खुदा से मिलना चाहता था, मैं खुदा से बात करना चाहता था. But and for this purpose, It says that he wanted to make conversation with God. In this connection, he went up the tower of church because this was kind of a misconception of the writer, the misconception of the poet. He was thinking that if we want to hear the voice of God, he was thinking that if we want to make a conversation with God, we need to climb or went up the highest part of any religious building. उस शायर के दिल में, उस पोइट के दिल में ये गलत फहमी थी, ये खाम ख्याली थी। उसको लगता था कि अगर हम खुदा से मिलना चाहते हैं या उससे गुफ्तगू करना चाहते हैं, बातचीत करना चाहते हैं, तो इसके लिए हम किसी भी रिलीजियस बिल्डिंग के टॉलेस्ट पार्ट पे अगर चढ़ जाएं तो हम शायद खुदा वहाँ रहता है, शायद हम वहाँ पहुँचकर खुदा से बात कर सकते हैं, उससे मिल सकते हैं। बट when he reached at the top of the tower, God asked him to go down. और वो यही कह रहा है कि when he reached there at the top of the tallest part of the religious building, God asked him to go down. खुदा ने उससे कहा कि तुम नीचे चले जाओ. Why? Because he is God here. He means God lives among the people. The best way to find him is to serve humanity. This is what the basic theme of this poem, this is what the basic theme of this poetry is, that if we want to make a conversation with God, if we want to hear the voice of God, if we want to make a friendship with God, if we want to make please God, it doesn't mean that we are supposed to climb up the tallest part of a religious building. Why? Because God does not live on any tallest religious building. God lives among the people. अल्लाह ताला इंसानों के ही दरमियान में रहता है। और अगर आप इस पोएम पे थोड़ा सा गौर करें, दिस इज व्हाट द डीप मीनिंग ऑफ दिस पोएम, बहुत गहराई में जाके इस पोएम का मतलब ये है कि इफ वी आर हेल्पिंग द पीपल who are suffering, if we are extending a helping hand towards the people who are suffering, who are poor, who are starving, who are facing any kind of problem, if we are helping them, if we are talking very, you can say, gently with them, if we are making them happy and satisfied, it means that God is happy with us. This is the way of making a conversation with God. This is a way of getting happiness of God. And what more thing is that approval of God. अगर हम चाहते हैं ना कि अल्लाह ताला की रजामंदी हमें मिले, अल्लाह ताला हमसे खुश रहे, हम अल्लाह ताला से दोस्ती बना लें, तो the best way of doing all these things is to do good deeds in this world. इस दुनिया में रहते हुए हमें अच्छे काम करने हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि हम लोग खुद तो दिन रात अच्छा खा रहे हैं, अच्छा पहन रहे हैं, घूम रहे हैं, बट हमारा नेक्स्ट डोर नेबर, ही इज डाइंग ऑफ हंगर, ही इज starving, he is facing any kind of suffering, and we are not aware about him. It means that we are not doing good deeds in this world. आप मुझे बताइए, ऐसे हज, ऐसे रोज़े, ऐसी ज़कात या ऐसी नमाज़ों का क्या फ़ायदा कि जब अल्लाह ताला की मखलूक ही हमसे खुश ना हो, जब अल्लाह ताला के इंसान जो इस दुनिया में रहते हैं उन्हीं को हमसे शिकायत हो. तो देयर आर वेरी लिटिल डीड्स that come under the good deeds. For example, speaking very gently, for example, to help the poor, for example, to provide a food to a starving, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ़ वी कैन नॉट, देखिए किसी की मदद करना इट डजेंट मीन एट ऑल कि हम उसको कुछ पैसे दे दें, हम उसकी फाइनेंशियल जो है वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर दें. नो, हर चीज़ का इलाज पैसा नहीं होता है. अगर कोई इंसान किसी मुश्किल का शिकार है, हम उसके लिए और कुछ नहीं कर सकते. Even if we encourage him एंड बाय टॉकिंग जेंटली, बाय स्पीकिंग जेंटली, और प्यार मोहब्बत के साथ उससे बात करके उसका थोड़ा सा हौसला बढ़ा दें कि डोंट वरी एट ऑल, एवरीथिंग विल बी फाइन, इंशाल्लाह योर प्रॉब्लम विल बी सॉल्व। कहने को ये एक छोटी सी बात है, एक छोटी सी नेकी है, बट जो दिस little deed of kindness and of goodness will leave a very positive impact on that person. ठीक है? So the best way to find God, the best way to make a conversation with God is to serve the humanity. ठीक है? आप हमारे सामने तो एग्जाम्पल है, अगर हम अब्दुल सत्तार ईदी को देखें, हाउ ही सर्व्ड, ही लिटरली devoted himself toward the helping to of the to help the people, लोगों की मदद करने के लिए उन्होंने अपने आप को वक्फ कर दिया था, to help them, to remove their worries, चाहे वो बच्चे हैं, बूढ़े हैं, whatever the age group is, अब्दुल सत्तार ईदी, whatever the religion as well, उन्होंने किसी भी मजहब की परवाह ना करते हुए, किसी भी एज फैक्टर की परवाह ना करते हुए अपने आप को इंसानियत की तरफ डिवोट कर दिया था. He was fully devoted towards the serving of humanity. And this is what the writer is saying to us, that this is the best way to find him, to serve humanity. If we want to make God happy, if we want to make God satisfied with ourselves, हमसे खुश हो जाए with us, we need to help the suffering humanity. We need to extend a helping hand towards the people who are in distress, who are suffering, who are poor, who are dying of hunger or any other thing. If we are helping them, it means this is kind of a conversation with God. ठीक है? अच्छा. Central idea. What is the central idea of this poem? Obviously, before writing the central idea, मैं आपको repeatedly I have informed you that before writing the central idea, first of all you will write the name of the poem and the poet, and from the new line you will be start writing the central idea of the poem. ठीक है? So what is the central idea of the poem? The poem, The Voice of God, gives an idea that God is omnipresent. Omnipresent means हर जगह अल्लाह ताला हर जगह मौजूद है. He is present in the whole universe. वो इस तमाम कायनात में मौजूद है. And if we want to gain nearness to God, we should love and serve the suffering humanity. This is the same thing that I have informed you, I have explained you in my previous slide as well, that if we want to gain nearness to God, कि अगर हम अल्लाह ताला की का कुर्ब हासिल करना चाहते हैं, अल्लाह ताला के नज़दीक होना चाहते हैं, अल्लाह ताला के पसंदीदा लोगों में शुमार होना चाहते हैं, we should love and serve the suffering humanity. हमें इंसानियत की खिदमत करना होगी जो किसी तकलीफ में मुब्तला है, जो किसी परेशानी में मुब्तला है. ठीक है? अच्छा. What is the message of the poem? What is the message of the poem? First of all, there are three basic things that we came to know in this poem. The message of the poem is that, first of all, God is omnipresent. खुदा हर जगह मौजूद है. इस कायनात में कोई भी ऐसी जगह नहीं है जहाँ पे God is not present. God is present everywhere. God loves those who love humanity. ठीक है? अल्लाह ताला उन लोगों को पसंद करता है, उनसे मोहब्बत करता है जो अल्लाह ताला की मखलूक से मोहब्बत करते हैं. Serve people, serve humanity. ठीक है? This is what the basic message of the poem. First of all, God is omnipresent. Secondly, God loves those who love humanity. And third one is serve people and serve humanity. ठीक है? Now, class 10, please tell me in the chat box, is the explanation everything clear to all of you? Is there any confusion? Okay, now class 10, all I'm giving you 1 second to bring your English literature journal. your book and your pen pointer. Hurry up. I'm giving you few seconds for this. Very good, Fozia. Those who are not having with them, kindly hurry up. Bring your English literature journals, English book, pen and pointer. Hurry up. I have given you few seconds for this. We are left with 9 minutes. Whatever the work we can do in these 9 minutes, it doesn't matter कि हमने ज़्यादा करना है या कितना किया, we have to do. Okay, is it, everybody is having the journals? Should I start my work? Class 10, hurry up, beta. Okay. So now I am going towards the written work that we are supposed to do in today's class. Okay. So this is the work that we are going to do in today's class is, first of all, kindly in index, first of all, maintain the index. Index is the main thing that you are supposed to make. First of all, write down in index the Voice of God poem review. Maintain the index, and in index write down the Voice of God poem review. Today we are going to have a review of the Voice of God. And I will randomly pick out your names to show me as well. Okay. Have you maintained the index, class 10? In index, you have to write the Voice of God poem review. Okay, very good, very good. Acha. Visam, are you there? Can you please show me through your camera? How have you maintained your index? Visam, I want you to open your camera and show me the index. Visam, are you there, beta? Visam is not answering. I don't know either he is getting. Visam, beta, open your camera and show me your index. Can you please open your camera and show me your index, Visam? Visam, I'm waiting. Visam, you are not showing me, beta. I'm waiting. Okay. Acha. Rest of the class, start writing. Question number 1 is fill in the blanks. Today we are going to do the blanks. Blank number 1, copy down blank number 1. But God declared, go down again, I dash among the people. What is the answer of? Very good, Zayan, very good. I dwell among the people. Copy down this blank in your copy. Hurry up. You are not supposed to write only answers. You have to copy down the whole sentence. Very good, Fazia. Keep writing in your copies as well. Your work should be very, very neat and clean, okay? With proper index making. Okay, now we have sentence number 2. Louis I. Newman lectured at dash. Louis I. Newman lectured at dash. Very good, Fozia. Columbia. Columbia, please be very careful about the spellings of Columbia. C will be capital. C-O-L-U-M-B-I-A. UMBIA. Very good, Nabil. Okay. Now we have sentence number 3. Louis, I knew man died in dash year. Very good, Nabil. It's 1972. Very good, Amna, Harim, Ritaba. Keep on writing as well, beta. Keep on writing these blanks in your literature copies. Okay. Now we have blank number 4. Dash is the tallest part of our religious building. Dash is the tallest part of a religious building. Very good. Steeple. Kindly, Fawzia beta, write down the right spellings of steeple. STEEPLE. I hope you all must be copying down these blanks. अभी end में जब मेरे पास 1 minute बाकी होगा मैं randomly names pick up करूँगी and you people will be showing me your written work. Okay, blank number 5. The poet had a or an dash bent of mind. Very good, Amna. The poet had a religious bent of mind. The poet had a religious bent of mind. Blank number 6. I dash to hear the voice of God and climbed the topmost steeple. Yes, Nabil beta, it's not wished. The actual word which is given in your book is sought. SOUGHT. I sought to hear the voice of God. Very good, very good. Okay. Now, after doing these blanks, Amna Hassan. Amna, can you please open your camera and show me your written work? Amna beta, can you please open your camera and show me your written work? I just want to have a look. Acha, okay, who is having camera? Harim, can you show me? Harim beta, can you show me if you have your camera with you? Okay, let me check, Fawzia. Let me check the settings. No, beta, I have not disabled. Fawzia beta, the settings are fine. Okay, Harim, I'm waiting. We are left with last 1 minute. Okay, I hope everything is clear, beta. Now you should have these blanks in your literature copies with proper index. Okay, with neat and clean classwork, जैसे हम क्लास में करते हैं, ठीक है? From today, tomorrow onwards, you should have your